Okay, real talk. What if I told you that the thing most people chase for fun could secretly be one of the biggest levers for your mental health? Good or bad? Sex isn't just physical. It's a straight up brain chemical factory that can crush anxiety one day and fuel depression the next. And get this, the ancient Stoics figured out the key to not letting it control you centuries ago. If you've ever wondered why you feel on top of the world after a great night, or why a dry spell leaves you foggy and down, or how your mental state flips your sex life upside down, this video is for you. Today, 5 psychological facts about sex and mental health. You'll have science-backed insights plus stoic tools to level up both. Let's dive in. Welcome back to Deep Psychology, where we blend cutting-edge psych science with timeless stoic wisdom to master your mind. New here? Hit subscribe and the bell. We unpack real stuff like this weekly. No fluff, let's go. First fact, healthy, consensual sex is basically a natural antidepressant and anxiety killer in one go. When things get steamy, your brain unleashes a neurochemical storm, dopamine, the reward and motivation hit, same as nailing a goal or eating chocolate, but way stronger. Oxytocin, the bonding hormone or love hormone that makes you feel connected and calm. Endorphins, natural painkillers that create euphoria. And even a boost in serotonin, mood stabilizer. Studies show regular sexual activity lowers cortisol, stress hormone, reduces symptoms of depression and anxiety, and even correlates with higher overall happiness. One survey linked weekly sex to feeling as happy as earning an extra $50K a year. During COVID lockdowns, people who kept a healthy sex life reported better psychological well-being, less distress, and stronger relationships. But here's the intriguing twist. It's not magic, it's biology. Orgasm especially spikes these chemicals, creating a post-sex glow that can last hours or days. Epictetus would love this. It's not events that disturb people, but their judgments concerning them. Sex isn't inherently good or bad for your mind. It's how you approach it. If it's virtuous, consensual, and in balance, it builds resilience. Chase it compulsively, it backfires. Visual cue, brain scan graphics lighting up with dopamine pathways, oxytocin icons bonding figures. Second fact, mental health issues mess with sex hard, and vice versa. Depression tanks libido. Low dopamine and serotonin make pleasure feel flat. Anxiety? Performance pressure spikes cortisol, killing arousal. Studies show people with depression are way more likely to have sexual dysfunction. Women with depression face triple the risk of pain during sex. It's bidirectional. Poor sex life feeds mental struggles, regret, low self-esteem, isolation, and mental struggles kill desire. But here's the hook. Breaking the cycle works both ways. Fixing mental health, therapy, exercise, meds often revives sex drive. And good sex can ease symptoms short-term by flooding those feel-good chemicals. Stoic angle. Marcus Aurelius journaled daily to examine impulses. Apply it here. When depression says, no energy for intimacy, pause and ask, is this fact or judgment? Often, it's amplified suffering in imagination. Premeditate. Visualize urges or lows without acting. Builds control. Real talk. If you're in a rut, small steps like touch without pressure rebuild oxytocin bonds slowly. Third fact, not all sex is equal for your mind. Casual hookups or porn-heavy habits often correlate with higher anxiety, regret, lower self-esteem, and even depressive symptoms, especially if alcohol's involved or satisfaction's low. Why? Dopamine tolerance. Quick hits desensitize receptors. You chase more for less payoff. Novelty seeking, Coolidge effect. Keeps you scrolling or swiping, but crashes follow. Studies show mixed results. Some people thrive with casual experiences, boosted confidence, self-awareness, but many report negative emotional fallout when it's not aligned with values. Stoics warned against unchecked desires. Seneca. We suffer more in imagination than reality. Fantasies promise endless highs but deliver emptiness. Reframe. View sex as part of eudaimonia, flourishing, virtuous, moderate, connected. If casual feels hollow, that's your rational mind signaling misalignment. Use voluntary discomfort. Periods without easy hits rebuild baseline joy from real life. Fourth fact: the deepest mental benefits come from emotional intimacy tied to sex, not mechanics. Oxytocin from touch, eye contact, cuddling post-sex deepens attachment, reduces loneliness, builds trust. Healthy partnered sex correlates with better relational health, lower distress, higher life satisfaction. During tough times, like pandemics, couples who stayed intimate reported stronger bonds and less anxiety, depression. But sex without intimacy can feel transactional, leading to objectification or numbness. Brain-wise, pure lust overstimulates reward without bonding. Crashes harder. Epictetus: focus on what's in your control, your virtue, reactions. Build real connection. Communicate desires. Practice gratitude for partners. Stoic cosmopolitanism, see others as kin, turns sex from conquest to mutual flourishing. Final fact: a fulfilling sex life boosts body image, confidence, and resilience. Dysfunction or avoidance erodes them. Feeling desired releases endorphins, improves self-perception. But issues like dysfunction feed shame cycles. Long-term, balanced sex linked to better psychological functioning, lower symptoms, abstinence or compulsion. Both can distort self-view if extreme. Stoicism's antidote: amor fati, love your fate, including desires. Journal: what urges arose, aligned with virtue. Voluntary discomfort, delaying gratification, strengthens prefrontal control over impulses. Gratitude lists shift focus from lack to abundance, stabilizes mood. So, the 5 facts. Sex dumps powerhouse chemicals for mood boosts, but mental struggles sabotage it. Casual, compulsive patterns trap you in dopamine loops. True intimacy heals deepest, and balanced sex builds lasting self-worth. Stoicism gives the toolkit: awareness, moderation, perspective. You're not a slave to biology. You're the emperor of your judgments. If this sparked something, maybe clarity on your own patterns, drop a like to spread the wisdom. Subscribe for more Stoic plus Psych breakdowns. Comment: which fact hit hardest, or what's one change you're making? Let's chat. Thanks for watching all 30 minutes. You're already practicing discipline. Stay curious, stay in control, stay stoic. Catch you next time. Peace.